guys, it's Sharon, your life fulfillment coach, and I'm really excited for this week's video because I have a special guest here with me today. I want you guys to meet Elise Saunders. She's a country music singer-songwriter, and she just released this new single called Rise. And when I heard about it, there's just such this inspirational message behind the song. And I just felt like it felt so well with my message and with the song's messages. So I'd love for you to share with everybody what that song is about.
Yeah, so I have two co-writers that approached me first with the story of Jessica Phoenix, an equestrian Olympian rider. Their names are Kyle Renton, Daryl Scott. We were sitting down one day to do this co-write, and they said, you know what, it'd be kind of interesting to write a story about a real person. So I looked into Jessica Phoenix, and she had a bad fall 2 years ago. She had some major injuries. Doctors had said that most likely she wouldn't be able to fully recover, that she might not be able to compete in the Pan Am Games, which were just, I think, only a couple months away. They said that the injuries, she might not ever be able to come back from. So she had said, actually, I got to meet her personally, and she's a beautiful person, such an inspiring person, and positive. And she had said to me from the very beginning, she never thought that she wouldn't be able to get back on the horse. It's just something that happened, and she said, I knew I was going to get back on and be able to ride again. So her inner strength and determination was something we wanted to put in this song.
Yeah, oh, that's such a beautiful story. And I think it's something that so many of us can relate to at the same time as well, because we all hit those roadblocks, or we all face these really hard circumstances in life. And I love that she was able to stay positive despite her injury, despite, falling off the horse, and being able to pick herself back up. Yeah. And like, her name's Jessica Phoenix. It's like a phoenix rising up again, which I know is part of the song as well. Yes. Is there a certain mantra within the song that you find really inspirational, that you sort of latch onto yourself and you remind yourself of?
Definitely the line, like a powerful phoenix, it's your time to rise. That was one of the first lines that when the co-writers came to me, they had that line already, and I said, the song, that part is what makes me believe in the song, and it's something I feel I can use now for everyday life. And Jessica says too, it's something that she'll listen to the song before she goes out for a ride, so it's one of those anthems. Yeah, that's my mantra.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like it does resonate with so many people, and also like a younger generation as well of people. So talk to me a little bit about how you see this empowering the youth.
Yeah, so for me, when the song was first brought to me as well, I thought definitely this is one that youth can be inspired by. I know that when I was younger, and when we were younger, we talked about this earlier, that we all kind of go through those struggles of figuring ourselves out, like what's our purpose in life, where are we going, who are our friends, and sometimes we just need those reminders, and I wish I had those kind of reminders at that age. So I hope that it empowers youth as they're growing into their adult selves, and a lot of empowerment self-help groups are using it as their anthem as well. So,
amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And for you, growing up and becoming a singer, an artist, who was your inspiration? Who did you look to as you started to build your music career?
Well, for me, I love all kinds of music. To me, good music is good music, whatever genre it is. So I've been inspired by so much. But the artists that I've really looked up to are strong performers and strong female voices, like Shania Twain.
Mm-hmm.
Shania Twain's someone that I thought, I want to be like her when I get older. I used to grab just like a hairbrush and listen to her songs and pretend I was her, and just kind of playing out the part that I was singing to all these audiences of people.
Man, I feel like that.
Yeah,
like that.
Exactly. And I'm like, how old? 11? I'm like acting like all, sassy. So she was somebody I thought, well, she's been through a lot of struggle. I connected to her story at a young age, and it wasn't easy for her. I've researched her story, and it's something that I thought, okay, well, if she can do it, then I can do it. So she's somebody that I've looked up to for a long time.
And she's also, she's even recently been going through a journey herself with her marriage, and then losing her voice within that as well. So she's coming back now, I think.
Yeah,
too,
she's getting back in the saddle. Is what I read the other day. So it's kind of funny, the synchronicity of our song, because we have a line in there as well, getting back in the saddle. So yeah, I would love if one day she could hear it, because I know that this song would connect with her. So Shania, if you're listening,
yes, check out Rise.
I would love if you could hear it.
I love that saying though, to get back in the saddle. I feel like that could be a mantra for so many of us as well. When you feel like you're low and you need to pick yourself back up again, like, if you need to get back in the saddle, now is the time.
Yes, exactly.
What I love about the story as well is it reminds me so much of the Life Map program that I created, which allows you to take a look back on your life and you're able to own the good, bad, the ugly, no matter what it is that you've been through. And you're able to see exactly how much you've grown from those experiences. Because I know when we're in it, it's like we're so low that we can't see the good in it. But then when time goes on and we realize exactly that moment was meant to be for whatever reason. And so I'm curious for you, has there been a time in your life where you felt really low, things were really hard for you, but now looking back, you're able to see and have more of a positive perspective on it?
Totally. There's, I would say just by pursuing this career, anybody that's pursuing a career that's not the normal beaten path, you're going to have your struggles. And I like to say it's kind of like an emotional roller coaster. There's the highs and I'm like, wow, this is beautiful. This is my passion. I'm doing it. And then there's those defeats that do happen, of course. And those are the hard times to get through. But it's something that I've realized along the way. What I've learned the most is to be able to believe in myself and have that confidence. And it's something I did struggle with when I was young. So there's these constant struggles that have happened that I look back now and I'm like, I'm realizing how much it's helped me grow as a person, like stronger as a person. So.
And I feel sometimes we can be faced with things over and over and over again until all of a sudden we're like, oh, that's the lesson that I was supposed to learn from that.
Yes.
So that's also something I think to be kind to ourselves within that process as well, and just to recognize and realize that maybe we just weren't ready to learn that lesson yet. But now looking back, we can see sort of the patterns and understand why all of a sudden it just made sense that we all of a sudden were ready to experience that and learn from that.
Totally.
So is there a big life lesson that you carry with you, something that has stuck in your mind, maybe something that someone has told you that stuck with you, or just something from your own experiences?
I would say, yeah, it just comes down to, for me, my biggest lesson has been self-confidence. That's something that I know as well when I've talked to other artists when I was just starting out as well, they said, it's not an easy path, but you have to love what you do and you have to believe in what you do as well, because no one else is going to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. So.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And what do you find helps you believe in you?
I guess it's been just having the confidence by learning my skills and really gaining those skills and knowing that I'm good at that skill as well. So that's taken time, and also just knowing or believing that you're supposed to do what you do.
Yeah,
So,
like deep down in your core. That's how I feel with coaching as well. It's just like, this is what I'm meant for.
yeah, exactly. So having confidence in that.
Yeah, perfect. So I like to do a little rapid fire life map session. So what I'm going to do is just throw out bits of the life map language to you, and I would just love to hear what they mean to you.
Sure.
Cool?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one is, who are the passengers in your life? So passengers are people who are a great support to you. There's no judgment. They have your back no matter what. Who are those people in your life?
I would say, well, definitely I have a few really strong core friends, but also my family has been very supportive, and I've been very lucky to have that. Both my parents are very different people. They separated when I was like 12, but when I look back, it's kind of been nice to have them separated, because I've been able to get really close and we've had open conversations, and they've been like that sounding board from the very beginning and kind of helped me through those times that I needed advice or whatever I was going through. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
And who are the navigators in your life? Now, navigators are people, they might come and go from your life, but they're people who have helped to lead you down a specific path. Maybe they've given you an opportunity, or they've given you advice that has really changed your outlook on life.
I would say that my dad has been a great navigator for me, because he was always a business owner or entrepreneur, and without those skills early on, I don't think I'd be as ahead as I am now. Early on, he instilled that hard-working drive and business sense, so I would say that he's been a major impact on that. And there's been also some moments where I've had people come and go, and they've definitely been a learning curve, and I look back now and I think, well, it's helped me lead me to this direction. So
yeah, that's what I love about the life map, is that you're able to look back and see all these different people who have come into your life, the impact that they've made that maybe we don't recognize without having looked back.
Exactly.
And what's in your roadside assistance kit? So your roadside assistance kit has your skills, your gifts, your talents. It's just kind of there for you whenever you need to reach in and grab it for whatever it is that you're facing in life. So what would you say are things in your roadside assistance kit?
Well, I would say I have a few. So again, it's been a learning process, but when I started out in music, one of my things that I struggled with was getting on stage. I always was a natural performer at home, but I had a hard time doing that in front of people. So it's funny because it's something that scared me when I was younger, but now it's my ultimate favorite thing. And I would say performing on stage and connecting with people, that's my thing. I would say that's what makes me unique, is being able to share that on stage. And then also I've been told that I have a unique tone to my voice, speaking voice and singing voice, so that's something I bring to the table, I guess. And then I would say that the business side of me as well, because it's hard being a creative artist, but also a business person that's strong, hard-minded, but also vulnerable and creative. So I think I have a good balance of that, and that I like to be involved in my projects and be able to bring up the business side. So
that's beautiful, and I love how you're able to own all of those things as well. And I feel like so many of us just need to start owning more of those special gifts and talents and skills that we have, without feeling like we're being conceited or high on ourselves by talking about those things, because those are the things that make you who you are, and those are the things that help you to get through life, and we got to start to embrace those a little bit more as well.
yes.
So
Totally.
thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Such a pleasure.
Thank you.
I'm so excited for this song for you. And if you guys want to connect with Elise, check out her song. I'm going to put all her links below this video, so make sure to check it out. I'll see you guys soon.